My club fitting a couple weeks back got me the right head, shaft, and club specs. But today we take it a step further. I realized the grip can change everything. Balance point, feel, delivery, shot shape. And JumboMax has established a process to find the right grip for everyone.
So what's your normal process? So how do you go through it?
It's pretty simple. We take a standard size grip, which JumboMax makes. Most people don't realize we make standard grips, but we do. We rarely fit people into a standard grip, and you're about to find out why. Instead of going through a normal fitting, which I would probably bump you up to maybe a small, we're gonna go all the way up to the XL. And let's go with the heavy one.
Okay.
And let's just see, because we've just gone light and skinny, we're gonna go heavy and big and just kind of get the spectrum of each. We're going to put a 123 gram grip on with the largest diameter. That's the extra large. And you're an extra large guy, so this just might work perfect.
And just like, I mean, these are irons right now, but when you look at my driver setup, my driver head is, including like all weights, adapters, and so on and so forth, is 195 grams. My shaft is 40 grams. And now look how big of a difference that is in grip. It changes everything.
We're changing it. We're taking the balance point from here and we're moving it up the shaft.
And like you feel that immediately.
You're going to see it immediately, not just a feel thing. Remember, you're going to adapt. You adapt to feels. So this is going to be, you know, one extreme to the other. And we learn the most when we do this. I also have the ability to put another 100 grams in the end of the grip.
Another 100.
We did it with Bryson. Phenomenal results. It might be something to try later. Let's just see if there's anything different.
It's going to be different. I'm curious to see these numbers.
Boom.
Oh, beautiful.
That's what you can get used to. You can live with that, right?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
1.7 right spin axis.
Wow.
That's interesting. And now, as I said, like the wind is pushing it a little bit to the left, so we got to look at the raw number. I mean, it already feels, and now I know you don't want to go by feel, but still to me, it feels easier to create a right spin axis.
Mission accomplished. There was one grip change. So let's apply this to what you do for a profession. Okay, you're the best world champion long driver, right? What if you could control ball flight with a golf grip change?
That would be amazing.
Right.
Because right now, all I can do is really I can change loft, and that's also changing face angle. For example, when I'm lofting up, it would always shut the face, and I don't like that.
Right.
So what would, in theory, what would the weight do? So when the weight of the grip goes up, so that means it's becoming less top heavy, so the balance point moves up.
Correct. For you in general, it's better to get the numbers off. I'm not going to dictate how that's going to work to you because everybody delivers the club differently. We've already solved the right to left question, and we did that with size and weight. Okay, so there's a few more things.
So what's the next step then? What you want to do?
The next step is now I'm going to give you the same size grip, but I'm going to take the weight out of the grip. I'm going to go less than standard weight.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to get crazy. So
that's what I want to create.
This is really a grip that you potentially will pick up some speed with.
Why?
Because of the weight. You're going to have more weight in the head, and you're such a strong guy. You can really stop the grip.
Oh, I really like that because Sam is using such a heavy grip, so that means he's not a strong guy, right? I like that. Did you hear that, Sam?
That's a false statement. I'm so strong I have to use a heavy grip.
No, I like that.
I'm a different breed, Martin.
All right, we'll have a wrestling match after this to find out who is the strongest.
So we go XL. This is tapered for sure.
This is the tapered XL, and it weighs 55 grams.
I mean, think about that. Such a thick grip only weighs 55 grams. That's a standard weight. There's such a standard grip.
You know why?
Why?
Because we all deliver the club differently into the ball.
Woo! I like that.
So what we noticed just from a start line is that's beautiful. Yeah.
0.2 spin axis.
Started that.
I mean,
right
that was dead
down.
straight.
Yeah, that's dead nuts. But you noticed the difference between the weighted and the lightweight.
I picked up speed. So this was 163 ball speed.
Okay.
And before I was right around 160. So
Really
I gained a couple miles an hour with this.
Really, and I've got players that do the opposite.
Yeah.
Justin James picked up speed with the heavy stuff.
What would be the next step now? So what we've done so far is we went through different weights, sizes. We confirmed that the bigger size is going to shut down. I mean, not going to shut down, but lower my face rotation.
The closure rate describes how quickly the face is shutting throughout the impact zone. A low closure rate is describing a more consistent face angle. The closure rate will go up when the face is more flippy through impact.
Lower my face rotation, which makes it easier for me to keep the ball straight or slightly cutting. So what now?
Okay, the next step is we'd probably want to see what you would do with a straighter taper grip.
Oh yeah, like the extra large?
Yep, this is the grip to Finau. He was pushing the lightweight stuff. So we put him in this grip and he didn't miss 100 balls in 5 yards.
Oh my God.
210 yards.
Oh my God.
700.
You're coming up with expectations right here.
Well, it's just the reality of what, it's the reality of what a golf grip can do.
Yeah, it's the reality also how good he is. I like the statement of like when it's helping such a player, like what is it going to do to the regular average
Joe.
amateur?
I mean,
it's crazy. So here's a question for you, for the average guy. So I know a lot of people struggle with slicing the golf ball, right? Mm-hmm. So now when you shut down face rotation, you would in theory have a tendency to slice it more.
Well,
so what do you see in terms of like slicing grip sizes and weights?
Phenomenal stuff. It's a great question because you would totally think what you said is, if you're a slicer and you pick up a big grip, you're just going to slice it worse.
Yeah.
What's happened though is a big reason for slicing is what? You're dragging the handle, you're holding the face off, right? So to hit a fade, you have to hold the face off and keep that angle of the face open and come in from an outside in path.
What Mazz is talking about is called face to path. Face to path is the difference between the face angle and the club path at impact. A negative face angle or club path is pointed left of the target. Positive values describe a face angle or club path pointed right of the target.
So what a bigger grip will do is take the tension out and it allows for a release.
Oh, interesting.
So a lot of average golfers, they're
So when
squeezing,
someone's dragging too much, yeah?
well, they're squeezing the dickens out of a regular size grip because they don't have any contact. They feel like they have to squeeze it. When you put a JumboMax in somebody's hand and it fits them properly, they're like, that feels really good. Let's talk about that. Oh wow, what did that feel?
It's the right hand is so different.
Yeah.
It's like, it almost feels like, to me, it almost feels like top of the grip is thinner,
Exactly.
but it's not.
We're screwing with you. That was flush. A little more draw to it.
2.4 spin axis left.
Interesting.
Okay. Then let me, again, to make it a fair comparison, let me try to hit a cut here.
Yeah,
That is a cut.
that is a cut. Very nice.
Getting there too. So that is a 3.1 spin axis, right?
Mm-hmm. Interesting how you can control both ways right now.
So now we did this one. What would be the next step?
You are pretty much dialed in. The next step is to have a little bit of fun and put a standard grip back on and watch you struggle.
So based on what you saw, what would you put on my irons?
For golf, to go out on a golf course and play your best golf, it looked like the extra large Tour Series Bryson's grip performed the best as far as consistency.
I agree with you. It was really consistent. Can I, as a finisher, can I hit that again? All of this golf is emotion based. It's feel based. I mean, as important as the numbers are, you got to be fine with what you're hitting. And I felt like with that thing, I could just like control it so well.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
That is absolutely no
that
question.
is 0.
I don't even have to
That's
look
in the
at
hole.
the numbers. Oh, it's 0.3. Woo!
Sauce.
How heavy is this?
123 grams.
123.
That's right.
So you heard that right. I'm actually adding almost 90 grams to my setup.
The caddy's gonna hate you.
Hey, Sam.
I just heard it. We're getting a push cart.
I mean, for golf, it would be from the 62 degree all the way up to the driver.
Absolutely. That's the best way you deliver the club. So the weight's going to really affect how the club gets to the ball. The size of the grip's going to affect the rotation and the speed of the face rotation.
So in essence, the most important bit to me, apart from the speed, because out on course, I'm not really focused on the speed because it's there anyways. For me, it's really about consistency, trying to get the spin axis as low as I can, or to the point I want to have it. So you're gonna see this beauty in my bag from now on, which is super interesting. I hope you like this. You should get your grips fitted. Mazz, where are the peeps out there supposed to go if they want to get their grips fitted?
Well, that's a great question. The best way to get fitted, we developed an app. And,
interesting.
You're going to be seeing this app hopefully in the golf shop soon, but you can go to JumboMax.com and try it out online. We have a fitting app online that you can take and kind of get you pretty darn close into the perfect grip for you.
That's amazing. You heard it. Go do it.